Welcome to my cultural selfie. Let's get started. I'm first-generation American-born from Fort Hood, Texas. But both of my parents were born in the Dominican Republic. My mom came over to America when she was 14, and my dad came over when he was 5. And coincidentally, they both ended up in Manhattan, New York. Hearing 2 languages in my house my whole life has really shaped the way I think and talk. As a child, growing up with 2 parents who are bilingual, I feel like I got the best of both worlds. My English world and my Spanish world. Firstly, being a Latina is a culture within itself, and it's something I think defines me as a person externally and internally. As some of you may know, Spanish can be a very expressive language that has a lot to do with facial and body language. This really helps in settings where it's key to analyze another person's feelings towards me. For example, I'm a barista, and I have countless experiences where effective body and facial language has definitely benefited me with a really, really good tip. And who doesn't like a little extra money? Also, this has given me the upper hand in situations like job interviews and volunteer work, where I really have to communicate with other people. Another defining trait within my personal culture derives from me being an Army brat. My dad has been in the Army since he was 18 years old, so the Army culture is all I really know. One aspect of Army life is the constant moving from one place to another, which may seem like a bad thing, but it's actually helped me a lot to develop an understanding of different cultures and languages around the world. Moving from school to school has also really helped me be able to make friends anywhere I go, no matter the state or the country. The next defining trait within my personal culture derives from my identity as a woman. I consider myself a feminist, and for the past few years, as I learn more about my role as a woman in today's society, my communication style has really changed. I've learned that my voice has power, and I shouldn't be afraid to speak up and express my opinions. I've learned valuable listening skills and critical thinking skills from lectures and literature on the subject of feminism, and definitely it's sharpened my communication skills. I've also learned communication skills from traveling around Europe this past fall when I studied abroad in Barcelona, Spain. Along with getting to practice my Spanish, I was fortunate enough to be able to travel to 8 countries and experience 8 different cultures' forms of communication. I got to learn firsthand how communicating across cultures can differ from one place to another. Any seasoned traveler knows that learning how to communicate with people from cultures that are very different from your own and who speak languages that you may have never heard of takes a lot of skill and can only be acquired through hands-on experience. Overall, there are many categories that make up my personal culture, and all I could do is hope to continue to grow and hope that my communication skills will evolve with it. The end.